disadvantage in this How you guys? Is this how you are disorganized?
We are disorganized.
Let us see. You are disorganized.
Why do you call us disorganized?
You are. You are.
Can you just move out with your camera before we do anything and then they just call you? Let them move out, please.
You people.
Say we are disorganized.
That is what they call freedom of press.
Since we are disorganized, then you go out.
I have to report you that you are.
What do you need from disorganized people?
Can you get organized?
Get out.
It's okay, we can go out. You can go.
The matter a few colleagues have been following upon. But you cannot stop members of the public from petitioning. Rule 30 is very clear. At any time, because for them they don't know what you're doing inside here. They are not privy. Okay? Oh, now, maybe I need to inform our visitors that for you you're not supposed to clap or I think they were not briefed by our protocol team. Yeah, you appreciate at heart. So they have their issues.
Division of the charges for callback tunes to ensure a fairer split of the revenue collected from the callback tunes.
You see,
in the percentage.
Just hold on, wait. Honorable colleagues, you should study the mood of the speaker. You should study the mood of the speaker. Okay? Yes. Don't think I can't hear. You should study my mood. Please, go on.
In the percentage of 60% to be retained by the artist and 40% to be remitted by both government and telecom companies. Secondly, Right Honourable Speaker, imposition of a copy levy on devices used in reproduction of copyright-protected works to be shared equally between government and holders of copyrights and neighboring rights registered under this Act. Imposition of strict measures against broadcasters who use pirated content because it undermines the intellectual property rights of the artists, hence causing a negative effect on their livelihood. Your petitioners recommend a fine of not less than 5 million shillings to be paid by a person who is convicted of infringing the copyright of an artist. Right Honourable Speaker, the petitioners suggest that the digital era needs to be embraced relating to the protection of the rights of artists in the digital domain, fostering innovation in digital content creation, and facilitating fair compensation for online use of copyrighted works. The adequate capitalization of collective management organizations in order to empower CMOs to carry out their duties such as licensing, collecting royalties, and enforcing the legal framework on copyrights. Right Honourable Speaker, the petitioners suggest that there should be an establishment of a clear and transparent structure for the CMOs that incorporate a high level of accountability, including regular audits and reporting mechanisms to ensure that royalties are distributed fairly and promptly to the rightful owners. Right Honourable Speaker, it would be prudent to the petitioners if registration and regulation of all third parties, including telecom aggregators who are involved in the distribution and dissemination of the copyrighted content, requiring broadcasters to dedicate 90% of airtime to Ugandan music as a way of promoting local content and supporting the development of the industry in the country. Right, Honorable Speaker, the petitioners suggest that we encourage the Ugandan models, actors, actresses, and artists in the advertising, promotion, influencing, and endorsement of products by companies in Uganda and developing Ugandan publishers through the imposition of higher charges of publishing licenses for non-Ugandans as a way of empowering the local creative industry, provide employment opportunities for local content, and help build a distinct national identity in advertising. And lastly, Right Honorable Speaker, the petitioners propose that requiring aggregators of licensed Ugandan intellectual property to be domiciled in Uganda as a condition for operating to ease accountability, since they will be subjected to the country's legal framework on the copyright law.
But we have also members in the chambers, Honorable Geoffrey Rutaya.